Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm going to wait a few minutes and see if somebody logs on. If not, I will continue on with what I have to say and they will see it when it populates later. So I'm just going to sit here and wait a minute until just waiting. How you doing, Shanice? Hello, hello. Wait a few minutes. And then I'll get started. This is a impromptu coming on. I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably after we do our event. Just want to remind everybody that tomorrow we are doing our annual back to school giveaway. They're out there right now prepping a little bit before we really get together tomorrow. Hello, Liz. Before we get together in the morning about 8 and do the final touches. We are expecting quite a few people to come out. We have been busy getting clothes, putting them together. Everyone has been hard working to get this accomplished. I am so greatly and godly proud of the fact of the people that I have in the Sanctuary Church who continue to participate and help in making sure that we continue what we say. We love God, we love people, and we love giving hope. I thank God for what each and every one of you that help, and I pray that those of you that will come out and assist on tomorrow. You may not be able to do the whole 9 to 1, but whatever time you can give will be a blessing to me and Bishop May as we endeavor to continue to be a blessing to the community. I also want to invite everybody to come out tomorrow as we continue part 2 of the tragedy of not expecting. We're talking about the man sitting at the gate called Beautiful. We are talking about the tragedy of not expecting. We're talking about not expecting. We're expecting little things, but we serve a big God. Expecting big from what God is going to do in our lives. Share with us a word from the God as we continue on the tragedy of not expecting. And that is a tragedy when you don't expect anything. I mean, when I was a kid growing up, well, I can't say that because we didn't have a lot. So, but the kids, as they grow up now, when the Christmas comes around, they have a great expectation of expecting something for them during that time. Why is it that we as believers can't expect great things from God? We serve a great God, so we should expect great things from Him. All right, so let me get started on what I want to talk about on today. You can see it at the bottom of the screen, the miscalculation of joy. Come on, if you're, do add followers, add highlights, share with Lottie Dottie and everybody. If you're on YouTube, you can share on YouTube as well. Just go ahead and put that in the chat, add followers and add highlights so that everybody that is can know that I am on. So we're talking about the miscalculation of joy. Looking at James 1, 2 through 3, looking at the extended English Standard Version, rather. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. I also want to mention I'm here at the Hope Center as we're preparing, doing some things on today as well. So if you hear noise in the background, that's why. I thought I had it figured out. I walked closer with God, made wise decisions, prayed fervently, fasted, and then joy. That's what I thought. But instead, I found long joyful at all. I know I'm not that way. I know you've had some long that it just didn't feel like joy. Maybe you've been through that too. I talked about it today. Blessing to the man and woman of God. Where did I go wrong? I'm watching this thing. It's called Gangster. I can't remember the X title, but this talks about trap ladies. It's these. Excuse me. It's been a long day. These ladies who were like American gangsters. They either sold drugs or they did fraud or whatever, and they always look at it, where did I go wrong? But they understood the road they took them the wrong way. And then they're always wondering, should I do things different? We know how we always think sometimes. Should I have done that differently? I've been measuring joy by how comfortable life felt. That's how I felt. That's how I measured how life felt. I didn't think of it as something that could exist in the middle of struggle. Did you hear that? Joy can exist in the middle of struggle. Uh, but the but then James 1:3 tells us, count it all joy. And it says that the testing of our faith produces steadfastness. Count it all joy when you meet trials. It said, count it all joy when you meet trials, not just when things make sense, not just after prayers are answered with a breakthrough. In all of it, in all, even the hard stuff, count it all joy. Did you hear what I said? Even in the hard things, count it all joy. James wasn't saying trials are fun. He was saying that they are meaningful. They're not wasted. God uses them to strengthen us and refine us. He gives us more than fleeting joy. It's the kind that lasts. We don't get fleeting. It's the kind that lasts. At first, I used to wrestle with this. I wanted joy to come after the hard part. But but then I remember what Nehemiah 8:10 says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. True joy doesn't depend on how life looks. It's rooted in knowing God is with us, even in uncertainty. I need to say that again. True joy doesn't depend on how life looks. It's rooted in knowing God is with us, even in uncertainty. Galatians 5:22 tells us and reminds us that the joy is a fruit of the Spirit. That means God grows it in us. We don't have to fake it or force it. And often that growth happens in quiet, unseen, less than joyful places. It happens in quiet, unseen, and less than joyful places. When we love those who are hard to love, when we trust God without knowing the outcome, when we choose to keep going when heavy hearts, when we do these things heaven notices. If joy feels out of reach, it doesn't mean your faith is broken. It means joy. It just means, I'm sorry. It means farmer plants, waters, and what a farmer, but I've been around, could grow from this. Yet joy of God gives, the joy that God gives, rather, and not in perfect circumstances. Walk with Jesus. Joy is not a finish line. It is a fruit that grows as we walk with Jesus. God, when I miscalculate joy by measuring it through ease and comfort, remind me, oh God, that true happiness is found in me, oh God, to see the unspeakable, full of glory. Because the joy of the Lord is our strength. I love you. I appreciate you so very much. I hope to see you on Sunday at 11, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching through social media platform. I would love to see you tomorrow helping out. We're starting at 9. I'm sorry, we start at 8, putting things, the final touches. It opens up at 9. It would love for you to be out here to help if you can make it. If you can't do the whole time, maybe you can do an hour. Just come out and be a blessing and see how God blesses the people in the community through your generous gift. We're continuing to get gifts from people sowing into us, not wanting anything. We're getting sponsorships. We're getting money that's sold into the Hope project that we're doing tomorrow. And I want to see your face in the place if you're in the area. And if you're not in the area and you know people that are in the area, have them come on by. We have stuff for everybody, for lottie-dottie and everybody. We got shoes, we got clothes, we got backpacks, we got products, we got you're going to be surprised. We're going to even have resources. We got things that's going to help you, help your children to be good, to look good as they enter in school. So it is our joy, because I know growing up, I didn't have new school clothes. I had to wear what I wore last year. Everybody else had on new pants, new shirts, new shoes. I had to wear last year's stuff they made fun of. And it wasn't fun. And so I understand that struggle. So help us to help this community. Love you guys. Grace and peace be multiplied.